What's up guys, JV2017 here, and this is my Gears of War 3 campaign recap, a 5-part series highlighting all of the important events in the Gears of War 3 epic single player. Here's a quick refresher on what happened in the first 2 games. So it all started on E-Day, or Emergence Day. Every major city on the planet Sarah was attacked by weird alien bugmen called the Locust. The government, formerly known as the Coalition of Ordered Governments, or the COG, decided to use the Hammer of Dawn, a giant laser satellite beam, to exterminate the problem, but it just ends up killing a lot of people. The few that survived, called the Stranded, got really pissed at the COG and wanted nothing to do with it. After 15 years, the humans decided to sink their last military stronghold, Jacinto, killing most of the Locust army. The war was all over, so they thought. The remaining survivors sought refuge on the island of Vectis. Dom lost his wife and got really hammered, and got a sick tattoo. Then the other type of alien bug showed up, the Lambent. These guys are actually just locusts that were exposed to too much emulsion, which is this gooey, glowing stuff underground. The Lambent overran the remaining humans, so they had no other choice but to leave Vectis on ships. And that's where we start with Gears of War 3. Okay, so Marcus, the leader of Delta Squad, is locked up. Anya, who kinda sorta had a thing with Marcus in the last Gears, comes to the rescue and he follows her into the bright light. Everyone goes blind and Marcus has a flashback of his dad getting killed. Basically, his father is a selfish dickhead and only cares about his research.
I've got to save my research!
Then, a helicopter crashes into a building and rocks crush Daddy Phoenix. But of course, it was just a nightmare. Marcus gets up and finds his Delta team. Turns out Dom, Marcus's BFF, became a Colombian drug lord. And the new guy Jace has really bad breath and can't get breath mints. Damn! And Anya tells us Chairman Prescott is alive.
No shit.
Prescott was chairman of the COG and disappeared a year and a half ago without a kiss goodbye. He lands in his Raven and is douchier than ever. Prescott gives Marcus a disc and Delta fights their way to find out what's on it. Anya cracks the encryption and finds a video recording of Marcus's dad. He says Sarah is dying.
It's the emulsion that's killing it. It was always the emulsion, you see, and I can stop it.
The team fights back to the captain's quarters and douchebag Prescott demands that Delta to secure a Raven for him. Marcus gets up in his grill.
When I get back, I want a nice long chat.
After more Lambent killing, a big-ass tentacle destroys Prescott's Raven. Now the whole deck is on fire and it's up to Delta to put it out. Dom gets pissed because his weed stash is burning.
Oh, damn it!
And some crazy chick explodes. A few minutes of extinguishing later, a giant Leviathan that looks like a Furby takes a bite out of the ship like a big twink. Cole radios Marcus and tells him the game plan for killing it.
We need to blow his brains out his eggs!
They find Optimus and Megatron in the garage and lure the Leviathan into position. Bear drops a crate of tickers onto the monster and everything goes boom. Flashback to an hour earlier. Here's Sam, the new chick. She's Dom's tattoo artist and she's also Australian or something.
Be my treat.
We meet the 4th Carmine, Clayton. He wears a helmet and sounds exactly like the rest of them, except he's a badass and he's absolutely ripped. Baird returns. Still the same frosty-haired chode from the previous games. And last but not least, Augustus Cole, the Cole Train, a former Thrashball star. He leads Delta through his hometown of Hanover. The team runs into a roadblock and tries to trade with some Stranded, but they say no. One of them hits on Sam, and everybody really wants bacon.
Ooh. I'll give you a side of bacon for her, though.
Oh, bacon.
Hey, take the deal, Cole. I haven't had bacon in 6 months.
They visit a playground in search of supplies, and Cole rides the kiddie slide.
Whoa!
While killing more Lambent, Carmine almost dies.
Whoa! That was close.
The squad enters a grocery store and Cole meets his Imposter. After some shopping for bacon, Cole finds his awesome cereal.
Whole train runs on whole grain, baby! Wow!
Cole transports the supplies with Bumblebee and Delta heads for the warehouse. Once they reach the place, Carmine almost dies again.
Jeez Louise, what the fuck?
Turns out they thought he was a Locust, and they welcome everybody inside for coffee. Everyone loves Cole, and Baird is getting pretty jealous.
I wonder if they got a bucket I can throw up in.
Delta gets free ammo and heads to the stadium. Cole meets some more fans and finds his old locker room. He has a surreal flashback to his days of being a Thrashball star. All of a sudden, he appears on field and trucks through some baddies and plants a bomb on a Lambent stock. The thing explodes right next to him, but turns out he's okay. Cole asks for some transportation from this oddly sarcastic burn victim.
Oh, here are the keys to my luxury yacht.
Instead, Cole finds a shortcut to the roof on the world's slowest elevator. They take a joyride on some conveniently placed zip lines. Everything explodes and Delta lands on the bridge. All of a sudden, the Locust show up. The team fights their way to a view of the Leviathan destroying the ship. Cole radios Marcus and it's deja vu all over again.
We need to blow his brains out of his ass!
Baird comes up with an idea.
Find some more tickers. Drop, splat, bang, and a story.
While looking for tickers, they find a giant Locust airship. Cole mortars it and they make their way to the ship. Baird finally spots some tickers and Cole tells Marcus to lure the Leviathan into position. They push the crate of tickers off the bridge and it blows up the Leviathan. One of the tentacles smashes the bridge and it turns into a really dangerous slip and slide. Sam and Baird kinda have a moment.
I suppose you want me to say I've always loved you. But I don't. I really, really don't.
Delta slides off the bridge and everything goes boom again. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I spent a ton of time working on this, probably a 12-hour effort, including the editing, the recording, and the voice recording afterwards. And not to even include the writing, but anyways guys, I'd really appreciate some constructive criticism. I'm really thinking about sending this over to Machinima, and I think it'd be really good on Machinima's main channel. But please let me know what you think about it, and I'd really, really, really appreciate some constructive criticism. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.